Hey guys, so weird place to start, but yeah, I've already finished the tower. The second stage was, I mean, getting to the second stage was a bit, um, let me just demonstrate it. Let me just go to that tower real quick. Let me go to the first stage and try to show you guys what it is. So you just need to climb up here, and it's really easy. But there's also a pathway that lets you go to that side for you to restart it. Here, you might think it's like peachy and easy to just go to this way. No, on top of here, it was covered by another stage. So it was hard, and it took me and a lot of players several tries. So we all strategically just went this way, and people, they bought a lot of the things to help us. Either way, we did not need to use shift lock, and because there was already immunity, speed, and like low gravity, you might think it may be easy. No, it was covering this part to this part. But either way, strategically, you just needed to go to the side, you just needed to go to the edge, and just jump. You might need to take like a couple of retries. And let me show you guys. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't think there's enough time, but I'll try to demonstrate it. It was being covered this way. Anyways, now it's the next stage. Oh, I really like this person's avatar. I've been eyeing it for a while. So I just came back from school. There was no like studying or exams or whatever. It was just the potluck, meaning it was the last gathering of our class for this academic year. It really brought like a tear. It really brought a tear to me, even when I didn't show it in front of my classmates. But yeah, I really did tear a lot when I was on the bus. When I realized, like, if any of my classmates are watching this, you guys might know that I have said something about moving. Well, fun fact, I actually lied about that. Please don't get mad. Yeah, but you guys probably are mad because I lied to you guys for like some unknown reason. Either way, I did see it as like a fun thing, and I really didn't mean if you guys took it personally or even actually believed me. Just because like I moved to that school and I'm only going there for a year. That's what you guys are probably thinking, but nah. Either way, I'll see you guys next academic year. This is targeted to my classmates, my amazing fellow classmates who have supported me, encouraged me, and were kind to me in any way they possibly can. They were also balancing their own personal lives and their school lives, but even if like there's a lot of academic pressure with you, then yeah, you guys still supported me and you guys still tried your best and put all of your efforts into everything that happened in that school year, from the competitions, the spelling bees, the sports day itself, and like all of the karaoke's and the canteen. That was really fun. Now I am on top of this stuff. I went from green to pink. If I were a zombie, I'd never eat your brain. I just want your heart, yeah, I want your heart, I just want your heart, yeah, oh. If I were a zombie, I'd never eat your brain. I just want your heart, yeah, yeah, I want your heart, I just want your heart, yeah, oh. Someday, this should be ordinary. Someday, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You and me side by side, brought to light. They'll laugh, we'll say, we're gonna be someday. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's actually something that I did in the school bus when I cried. Like, crowed? Is that what it's called? C-R-O-D-E? Either ways, in my playlist, I don't know if you guys want to know this, but I feel very proud because so for like a little context, I've been listening to the same songs for like a lot of times now. Like sometimes it was just a phase. I grew out of the phase and then I remembered that phase, and I remembered there was a reason why I was in that phase for like a pure moment, and then I added it back to my playlist. This time, I'm actually in one of my Steven Universe hyperfixations now, especially the music. The music is jaw-dropping amazing. A lot of people a lot of users in my TikTok For You page, they really understand debate and like at the same time they debated which cartoon was the best that represented like the troubles as like a child or even as a person in general. And even some professionals, like professional help of the users on TikTok, they have even agreed that Steven Universe is actually the best show that portrays this like genre of understanding, because a lot of the characters, like if there is a cartoon, just take example like House of Puso. Yeah, like huge name drop. Even if some people are like think that it is not good for House of Puso to have a fandom, even when Giggle junks themselves say that they literally do not care because it is just their OCs and it can be anything that the audience like portrays them as. And like some of people in the fandom themselves, they do not have the right to speak up for Giggle junks. I think that is how you pronounce Giggle junk, because I've heard some people say that. So just take House of Puso for an example. If you've heard about House of Puso, you've watched like the whole series, all of the episodes, all of the videos that Giggle Junks has posted about House of Puso. If it's either like the videos about them, or either just like original soundtracks, then people can see the emotional Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. People can see like the deep meaning after the analyzation of the music in House of Puso, like especially since Giggle Junks, they have posted the original soundtracks for the House of Puso like a lot of times that I have seen. Oh, there's the Robux logo. And like even if it is just a show and it can be really confusing, if you focus on like the analyzation and why this is happening to the characters, you can see that there might actually be a deep meaning behind it. I myself understand that, and I myself at first I found out the videos on YouTube, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't expect anything big. I didn't expect anything small either. But then when I watched it, I realized it was a bit familiar, and back then I didn't know it itself was trending on TikTok, so I searched it up. And lo and behold, I realized that it was actually a vent show about like essay and like hypersexuality and SH. It finally clicked to me. And then I saw people making compilations, analyzations, and how they have understood like the videos about it and what the characters Puso and Bayani they had to go through. And then um, this just feels like the game theory, the newer game theory about like more niche stuff. Like back then it was Steven's Universe. Now it is House of Puso, and I see how that has evolved over time. How people, it is genuinely just really heartbreaking to me and even to other people that real people have to go through this every single day. They have to experience this every single day, whether they asked for it or not. It is still something really miserable to wish upon people, because why would you wish anything to anybody, whether it's miserable or not? But at the same time, that's how the human body works. That's just human nature. If you can wish misfortune upon anybody, then anybody can wish misfortune upon you. That is basically just I myself, I think that is a trauma response. For me personally, I don't want to get into that much specific things, but I have analyzed if someone went through something from like another person, and either if it's big or small, then what has affected the person, like the victim, in their childhood, it probably made them think whether they should wish misfortune upon them. Like there's a difference between wishing their pillow to get like warm every single day, like both sides, like someone would wish misfortune upon someone, like how they don't want both sides of their pillow being cold when they want to sleep, because that's really comfortable for a lot of people. But instead, they wish that both sides of their pillow are actually warm every night. That may be something small, but what about the people who wish like either death, rape, or either some other things to the people who have hurt them? That's like a really huge difference if you compare the two. Okay, so I'm saying that Steven Universe, Steven Universe, I don't think anybody else can portray something that big, especially if there are like so many characters. I don't know if anybody else has mixed opinions about them, but it is just an opinion, and it is just like a blink of a thought. If you think that like Steven Universe is one of the best shows to portray this, I understand, because I am one of the people. I am one of the people to understand how that opinion and that reason is going through in everybody's heads. But either way, I have not analyzed a lot of shows that I've watched if they portray most of the things, especially like it's still up to date. Like Rebecca Sugar, the writers, like the artists, like all of those, the soundboard artists, the music artists working for anybody working for Steven Universe, they probably cannot portray anything else better than that, because it is still some of the struggles that people have to go through every day. And since these problems and issues are still up to date, then that's why people think that it is the best show. It is the best show to portray that way. Anyway, after a few more towers, I'm just going to speed them up a bit, and then I'll be playing Bloxy Bingo with Nifa. Okay, I'll just cut to the next tower in like 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, we are now in the next tower. My goodness, that felt so long. Either way, I really stood my truth when I said that I've been adding a lot of more songs that I used to like in my playlist. Most of them included of like DDLC, Steven Universe, and like Dangdut. swear to God, if Nifa was editing this video, she would add all of the dangdut songs that I have ever seen in all of media. Goyang nasi padang, pakai sambal randang, na 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 na. Back when I was little and still now, I've listened to a lot of dangdut, but now my thingy has expanded and I've been listening to hipdut. Like shout out to Tensi, Naikira, siapa ya? Dia, like who else ya? The guys who created apa ya? Tabola Boleh. I don't know if it's like dangdut or hipdut. I think it's more of a dangdut. But there's also Orang Baru Lebe Gacor. And I discovered Orang Baru Lebe Gacor from a meme. If you guys don't know, I have put like this one specific sticker like or video in one of my old videos. It is like this niche baby who kept popping up on my For You page for like a long time. And then at first I hated the niche baby because I thought it was just another AI trend. Yeah, yes, I still hate AI till now. What I think is funny is that they're using this song that itself is not made of AI and how it can portray how like people are liking this niche baby just because there's like a good song behind it. It's the same thing as pretty privilege. It does not matter about the person's actions, especially if they are seen as attractive. I don't want to like spread hate about anybody that I will be talking about, but like just imagine. This is like inspired from one video that I saw on my For You page. Shout out to the creator who actually stood out their point. But even if it is their point, a lot of people, they have already understood that. But only a tiny portion of people, they still do not. So this has to be reminded to people over and over and over again. It's honestly tiring. What I'm talking about is if you know who Bella Delphine is and if you know who Fibs is, try to guess which of the allegations about them are true and which one are more worse. If you don't know who those are, please man, search it up. I'll just be going through these until I finish talking. Come back to the video once you have already searched up what Fibs and Bella Delphine look like, and you guys may know that there is absolutely a lot of differences between them. But because people are making fun of Fibs and what they look like instead of Bella Delphine just because she's pretty, and they're not hating on Fibs because of the allegations that they actually went through that are actually real. It's just, I don't know man, it decreases my brain cells. Okay, wait, I'll play it once it is in the new tower and I'll see you guys then.